Welcome back to NBA 2K25, and today I'm rebuilding the Phoenix Suns. Let's go. The Phoenix Suns are definitely a very interesting team. They have a lot of top-end talent with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, two top 20, top 15, maybe even top 10 to some guys. There's two top 10 guys for a lot of people, top 15, like I said, around that area. And then they have Bradley Beal, who, once upon a time was a 30-point-per-game scorer in Washington, and it was pretty disappointing last year. I think he gets a little bit too much hate for last year. I think how bad he was is getting slightly overblown, but again, he wasn't great. Devin Booker, had a pretty good year, but sometimes it felt like he kind of was deferring a lot. Kevin Durant, this team, again, has the top-end talent. They're very, very expensive, so I don't really know what moves I can really make. They have Nurkic, who, I guess might be a fine center. They bring in Tyus Jones this year to run. I think he's going to be the starting point guard. I think, if I remember seeing it correctly, Intermediate Day, I think they're running a Tyus Jones, maybe Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and then Nurkic lineup. They have Grayson Allen, one of the better three-point shooters in the league. Mason Plumlee is a backup center. Royce O'Neal, Monte Morris, they also bring in to kind of play a point guard role. Bol is down here. It's not a great team. They want to run Booker, Beal, Allen, Durant, Nurkic, Tyus Jones, Mason Plumlee, Royce O'Neal, Bol. I don't totally dislike that. If I can move on from Beal, that's like number one thing is trying to move on from Bradley Beal, move Booker down to the 2, then have Tyus Jones kind of start. I think I'd be happier with that. But in 2K, this team might play decently. I don't really know what kind of assets we have to trade. Like if we go to the trade finder here and I go down to like a Royce O'Neal who's making almost $10 million, and then we have one pick. Okay, can I split that into two players potentially? I don't really know if Terrence Mann in the first round pick is interesting. Luke Kennard, not really anything I'm interested in. Nick Richards is interesting. Because off the bench we have, I don't know, what is this team? What am I really looking for right now? If I could move on from Mason Plumlee, honestly, I'd probably be pretty happy to do that. So I put Royce O'Neal and Mason Plumlee together. That takes off two of our 4 bench guys. Bobby Portis that we can bring in. That would be pretty interesting. Max Strus, Peyton Pritchard, but we kind of have Tyus Jones. Not insane. Gigi Jackson and Brandon Clark would be a crazy pickup for this team. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm not really worried about realism. You guys know that. And I'm not seeing anything else that really Isaiah Joe in a first-round pick might be pretty fire. Dante DiVincenzo, but he just got traded, so I don't really want to trade for him. Let's get Isaiah Joe in a first-round pick. That brings some more shooting off the bench, which is something this team needs. Tyus Jones, Isaiah Joe off the bench, and then it gets rough down here. Josh Okogie's making $8 million. We've got to move on from him. Caleb Martin is a decent piece. Derrick Jones Jr., Vince Williams. I got to avoid getting the same players in pretty much all my rebuilds. Theon Ellis is definitely an interesting piece. Yeah, Malik Beasley in a first. I might just go ahead and do that. Can I turn off? Doesn't seem to. I want to turn off that sound. It's kind of annoying, but okay. So after all that, we'll look at our team here. Isaiah Jones trade. I'm fine right now with this 7. It's just the 8 and 9. Pull Malik Beasley. I don't want playing, dude. I don't want playing, but I just did get a first round pick. So Malik Beasley. Where's Bol at? I missed Bol. A top 10 protected Jazz and Pistons pick. I don't know, for some reason I can't add the Pistons pick. But that's got to give me, Andre Drummond, Gary Trent Jr. might be a solid piece. I think I'm looking more for a wing-ish, a 4, a 3-4. Mark Williams, Taylor Hendricks, and Walker Kessler. Christian Braun is interesting. I get Russell Westbrook too. I don't really. Actually, Christian Braun might be. I don't know if I've ever gotten Christian Braun in a rebuild, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Russell Westbrook is a guy that is actually pretty interesting on this team, but I think I'm gonna move on from Westbrook for a backup center. He just doesn't really fit this team like at all, and we'll do a Pistons top 3 protected pick. I got to get some type of backup center, right? I mean, there was one Nick Richards might have to do, which I'm not mad at. James Wiseman's there, but I think I'm gonna go with Nick Richards. Yeah, we bring in Seth Curry. Not really that upset about that. We do lose Ryan Dunn, but in 2K, I don't think he's really going to progress enough to play. I mean, that's a solid 9-man rotation. Bringing Nick Richards, Isaiah Joe, and Christian Braun off the bench. Actually, in 2K, we might be pretty good. Again, Bradley Beal is somebody I would like to move on from, but I don't know if I want to do that year one. I kind of want like $50 million. Jesus. Like Desmond Bain, G.G. Jackson, OG. Okay, well, not the best offers, but I mean, his value's only going to go down. I understand that. But year one, I kind of want to keep a similar team. We lose by 3. Kawhi gives us 41. Devin Booker doesn't shoot the best. Our new people we brought in, Nick Richards, 7 and 6. Isaiah Joe, 7, 5, 3, and 2. Only shot 1 from 5 from 3. The Christian Braun, 8, 1, 1. I mean, pretty decent. Game 2, we have the Los Angeles Lakers, and we do win by 13. We have Kevin Durant with 45. Yeah, Devin Booker, 17 and 12. Nurkic with 13 and 13. I'm going to go to the trade deadline. I think we're probably going to be decent. Phillips roster automatically, and Chris Nell's already cold. That is super dope, my guy. And they actually want to start Christian Braun. Not that upset with that. We do lose some shooting in the starting lineup, but we kind of bring it in off the bench. We have Isaiah Joe and Grayson off the bench. They can shoot pretty damn good, so I'm not too upset with that. I think we're going to be probably around a play-in team, honestly. Just I don't know how 2K sims the Suns. I've never really paid attention to it. Like I said, I kind of want to keep Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant together for at least his first season. And I mean, obviously, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker I want here for the whole rebuild, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Trade deadline, we are 33 and 17. We're the 2 seed. Actually, way better than I thought we'd be. Like I said, I thought we'd be more of a play-in team. Kevin Durant, almost 37 and 4, shooting 43% from 3. Devin Booker, 25, almost 6 assists. Him running point guard, maybe. Whoa! I just saw 46, almost 47% from 3 is nuts. Bradley Beal averaging almost 21, 4 and 5, shooting well. Not from the free throw line, but I can kind of move on from that. Nurkic, 12 and 12, basically shooting threes for no reason. Tyus Jones, 10 and 4 off the back, on the bench. Fine with that. Isaiah Joe, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 41% from 3. Grayson Allen shooting 44% from 3. Nick Richards is just kind of doing his thing. And then Christian Braun, 5, 3. I mean, he's not shooting the best. Like, he probably does kind of struggle without, obviously, having Nikola Jokic on his team. That's a guy that makes pretty much everybody around him better. I guess Grayson Allen's $15 million for the next 3, potentially 4 years is kind of an issue that I don't really want to deal with. If I could get off of him for somebody that's like pretty similar, Duncan Robinson, I get a year off the contract, but he's a year older, so I don't really know if that's even worth it. Rui Hachimura is not. Rui Hachimura is interesting because he doesn't bring as good of a shooting, but he brings more he can get buckets, and because of that, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the trade. I feel like I do get Rui kind of often, so it's maybe something I work on. Then we're going to put Christian Braun in the lineup, who doesn't need really the shots. We're going to bring a guy that Isaiah Joe can shoot off the bench, but we got a guy that can kind of get a bucket off the bench, which is, I think, something this team is probably missing. I mean, can I look at team stats? Season stats. Team stats. We got points per game. We are number 1 points per game. Oh. Okay, we're the number 1 offense, and we are the number... can I find us defensively? We are the Suns, number 10, but that's worse. So we're actually the number 20th ranked defense, which I guess makes sense. We have the second best point differential. Yeah, I wish bench scoring was a thing. Is that something I could see? Probably. Oh, bench scoring. We are. Oh yeah, bench scoring. We are 21st. So yeah, bringing in a guy like Rui Hachimura off the bench actually is probably gonna be a boost for that. We're not going to get to like top 10 or anything like that. But his first game, 9 and 4. He took 10 shots, just only made 4 of them. Not the biggest thing. We do play Denver, though. We beat them by 21. Rui Hachimura, 19 points off the bench. That's what we need. A guy that can just kind of get a bucket off the bench. And honestly, being the 2 seed, man, we can go pretty deep in the playoffs this year. Luka Doncic, MVP, of course. Zachary, Rookie of the Year. It's all the same players every single time, man. We do have Executive of the Year, so that's pretty cool. Suns, nobody on the first team, nobody on the second team, nobody on the third team. Defensive team, we're probably not going to have anybody. Rookie teams, we're not going to have anybody. So no awards this year for the 4 seed. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we dropped to the 4 seed. Not the best. So I guess let's look at team stats. Did we get worse? Well, obviously we got worse, right? Leave menu. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that one. Team stats, points per game. We're still number 1 in points per game. And then defensively, we were 20th last time, and we stayed exactly at 20th because you're moving backwards on that kind of thing. Differential, we are 3rd. I think we were 2nd at the trade deadline, so I guess we did lose something there. Can I see, where is bench points? We were 21st at the trade deadline, and we moved up to 18th. So, I mean, I guess we got better, right? We got better. Steph Curry, AirPods, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Tracy Jackson Davis is our first round matchup against the Golden State Warriors. Game 1, we win by 7 points. Devin Booker, 24, 4 and 8. Kevin Durant, 21. Christian Braun, 11 and 11, bro. Okay. Game 2, we win 2. We're up 2-0. 2-1 us. Let's make it 3-1 us. 3-1 us, and let's just go ahead and get out of here in 5. Game 5, Devin Booker gives us 25, 7 and 5. 23, 7 and 2, 22, 7 and 11 from Bradley Beal. Actually, a crazy good performance from him. Thank you. We have the Dallas Mavericks in the second round. Luka, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Nikola Vucevic. They don't tell me they traded Derek Lively for Vucevic, right? Right. Bulls. I mean, the Bulls are happy with that, right? They got Najee Marshall and what? I need to see that trade. I'm sorry. I need to see that trade. We're gonna go to the Bulls. Najee Marshall and a first round pick. Okay. Game 1, we lose by a lot. Luka, 37 and 18. Kyrie gives us 30. Devin Booker gives us 30, but Kevin Durant, 23. Nobody else really showed up for us. Game 2, it is a 1-1 series. Luka, a big game. Kevin Durant with 31. I mean, everybody was in double figures except for Nick Richards, which is fine with me. 14 and 15 from Nurkic, 13 and 10 from Christian Braun. Game 3, yeah. We lose by 2 points. Kevin Durant tried, and it looks like Booker fouled out. Yeah, Booker fouled out in 29 minutes, and that looked like that was pretty much the reason we ended up losing the game. We're down 3-1. We get blown out in game 4. 41-20, 2 and 12 from Luka. Okay, bro. There's nothing I can do about that. There's literally nothing I can do about that. We're going to put Isaiah Joe. Okay, we're going to take minutes from Nick Richards. Tyus Jones, Rui Hachimura, and Isaiah Joe are going to be the ones that are going to... Actually, I think Tyus Jones is going to lose his minutes because we have guards and we need another kind of big man instead of Nurkic as well playing. Game 5, okay, we lose. Yeah, we lose. Luka Doncic goes off. Kevin Durant gives us 36, 33 from Devin Booker. Nick Richards, I guess he gives us 2 blocks. I don't know. Season 1, we lose in the second round. We have a Mavericks-Pacers finals, and the Pacers win in 5. Tyrese Halliburton is your finals MVP. Retirements, LeBron, can I say, LeBron James is staying in the league. Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley, you can stay too. Everybody else, I'm not really worried about. Everybody else can pretty much go. Draft lottery. Are we going to have... No, we traded all of our picks because we are the Phoenix Suns, and where the Nets have our pick at 22. Wait, did I see... No, okay, I thought I saw us for a second. NBA draft, I'm not worried about that because we have nobody there. Team player option, Christian Braun, you are coming back on a player option or a team option, I guess. Moratorium period, we have Devin Booker, we have Bradley Beal, Isaiah Joe, Rui Hachimura, Christian Braun, Kevin Durant, Nurkic, Nick Richards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bringing like a back. This is maybe a spot I want to kind of trade Bradley Beal if I can. I don't know what I get. Chris Middleton, Desmond Bane, Miles Bridges, Lauri Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis, and Robert Williams. That's a weird front court. Kevin Durant and Domantas Sabonis. That's a weird... Do I do that, though? And I get Robert Williams? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm sure. Domantas Sabonis is on the team now. That's a weird kind of that front court defense isn't going to be great. Isn't going to be great. That kind of allows us to move on from Nurkic and potentially Nick Richards as well. I mean, they're the same age, except Robert Williams is a higher overall. So Nick Richards, can I just get kind of something chill? I mean, Bobby Portis is pretty chill. Bobby Portis is very chill, actually. I wouldn't be upset about that at all. Keon Ellis, I'm kind of looking for more of a point guard at this point in time as well. But I don't really know if that's something, because like we can't really afford anything. So if I can just... there's no way. Okay, I bring in Bobby Portis in a lot of rebuilds, but actually I've been avoiding it for the past couple of rebuilds because of that. So yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nurkic, you got to go, and it's got to be for a guard. I mean, it's where's he at? $19 million last year of his contract. It's got to be a guard. And Duncan Robinson's not what I'm looking for. Kevin Huerter, OG Anunoby, it's a lot of money. We can't. I'm not bringing back Grayson Allen. Cole Anthony would be a scorer off the bench. Not loving a lot of these offers. Jaden McDaniels, again, a lot of money. Malik Monk, come to Phoenix, baby. That's a scorer off the bench. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we did. That's interesting. Okay. So we did trade Bradley Beal. So I do want Devin Booker down to a shooting guard and then a backup point guard. So that kind of put him more into his natural position that way. So we have, I think I'm going to move Isaiah Joe because he's got another year on his contract. Or, yeah, because he's a little bit worse. He's a year younger, but it's a little bit more, I kind of just want Malik Monk. The three-pointer's not enough difference for me to be like, oh, I have to keep Isaiah Joe. He was there. We traded for him. Didn't really work out. Isaiah Joe, $12 million. And I guess, is there any way I get a point guard? There's a couple first-round picks. Do I have any first-round? No. Or do I just trade him? Do I trade? But Malik Monk's $18 million, though. That's kind of a problem. That's definitely kind of a problem. Can I get a first-round pick? Bogdan Bogdanović in a first-round pick. He's going to regress, though. 100% he's going to regress. Josh Green in a first-round pick. He might get better. That's interesting. Austin Reeves? Hello, Austin Reeves. You might be interesting. Actually, I'm just going to take 2 first-round picks from the Spurs, and then can I do a trade finder if I can get through this goddamn menu? Trade finder of Isaiah Joe and 2 first-round picks. That's got to give me Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu. Okay, we might be cooking with that. I might cook with that. Yeah, we're bringing in Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu. Add an exception to that. So that kind of has a point guard. We have Kobe White, Devin Booker with Ayo Dosunmu off the bench. These guys can both play backup point guard. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's just kind of like a wing. What kind of wing can I afford? Kelly Oubre or Moses Moody? I think Moses Moody. I'm going to do Moses Moody. He's a little bit younger. That feels like a guy they could bring in. Tyus Jones, you can leave. We kind of let go of a lot of their offseason before. I understand that. But I think we can bring in players that are better because it's obvious the Suns front office is kind of struggling on what they got to do to build this team out. So let me take it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9-man rotation. So let me just go ahead and fill out the rest of this roster. So player progression for year 2 sees Kevin Durant drop by 2. Okay. Kevin Durant drops by 2. Sabonis stays the same. Kobe White goes up 1. 1 for Williams, 1 for Portis, 3 from Dosunmu, 3 from Christian Braun. So actually, when I think about it, we did bring in Bobby Portis, and our 3 spot's kind of a weird weak spot. I would prefer Bobby Portis to be our 6th man, obviously. But is there a James Harden's going to retire? Is there a world? Because how is Bobby Portis' defense in this game? They got him at interiors a B plus compared to Kevin Durant is also B plus with A minus perimeter defense. So is there a world where I say Kevin Durant, you go up, you get an overall boost by once from a 93 to a 94 to play the small forward again, him being a little bit slow in real life doesn't really matter in 2K, honestly. So there it's Kobe White, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bobby Portis with Sabonis, and then Robert Williams, Adesumu, Christian Braun, and Moses Moody off the bench. I genuinely think this is a team that could win a championship. I think we have a good bench unit with guards, scoring, defense and rebounding, and then like scoring and playmaking, a little bit scoring and defense, scoring and decent defense, and then scoring at the top. Like we don't have the best playmaking. Maybe that's like the one thing that's like a little weird. Shot tendency for Devin Booker is going to go to a 90. Kevin Durant's going to also go to a 90. Sabonis, a 70, 75. Bobby Portis, 66. Desumu off the bench, a 65. Christian Braun, 55. Moses Moody, 65. And then let me look at Kobe White's pass tendency. I might put it up. I don't think it's really cheating because like sometimes they just don't be really passing the ball much. This open man from a 60 to a 75. Nothing too crazy, but I think maybe get him a couple like because what is he average assist wise on the Bulls? It was like 5. If we can get that up to like a 7, I think I'd actually be pretty happy with that. Game 1, the Houston Rockets, we lose by 1 freaking point. Kevin Durant, 26, 6, and 4. Sabonis, 28 and 6. Desumu, 20 points off the bench. Devin Booker doesn't really shoot very well. Kobe White, 13, 2, and 6. Just didn't take enough shots. That's kind of a weird one to lose. We have the Trailblazers game 2. We do win by 10. Devin Booker, 39. Okay, that's a little bit of a better game. Sabonis, 12, 5, and 11 is, I guess, decent, but let's go to the trade deadline. Trade deadline, we are 36 and 11, which, again, we're the 2 seed. So last season, we kind of fell off after the trade deadline, but Devin Booker, 23. His assists actually do go up. He's shooting crazy, 50, 40, 90. Kevin Durant, 23, 5, and 4. Definitely took a step back scoring this year. We run in Sabonis, who's 16 and 11. He's shooting 50, 50, 70. Okay, sure. How many attempts on is 50% shooting for Domantas Sabonis? It can't be a lot. 20 for 39. Okay, Kobe White, 14, 6.5. Yeah, that's pretty close. I said 7, but 6.5 I'm fine with. Robert Williams, 7 and 7. About 7 and 8 off the bench, honestly. I would assume 12 points, 3 assists off the bench, 50, 40, 70. People, we're just not shooting from the free throw line. 12 and 8 from Bobby Portis, 50, 40, almost 80. Christian Braun, 7, 3.5, 2.5. Just he's shooting better this year from 3, which I love. Moses Moody, 8 points on 38% shooting. Yeah, we just kind of got better, and I don't think there's anything on this team I really want to change. Honestly, let's look at what they want to do to our lineup. They don't really want to change anything, just move some minutes around, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the end of the season. Luka, once again, MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simon, 6-minute Player of the Year. So the Trailblazers have something going on. Vic Depoy, Alex Sarr, Most Improved. Anthony Davis, Clutch Player of the Year. Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year. We are the 1 seed. Let's go. Suns, nobody on the first team, nobody on the second team, nobody on the third team. My God. Defensive teams, we have nobody. Rookie teams, we have nobody. It is what it is, though. We are the 1 seed. We're playing the Houston Rockets in the first round. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Amin Thompson, Jabari Smith, and Alperen Sengun. A very good team. A very, very good team. And we do win game 1 by, almost 30-some points. A very big game for us. A very, very big game. Game 2, we win. We should be able to get through this series. We're up 3-0, and I almost hit simulate the round. We do sweep them in 4 games. Dallas in the second round, Luka, Kyrie, Clay, PJ Washington, Vucevic. The same team we lost to last year. We do win game 1 by 2 points. Devin Booker, 38 points is big. Game 2, we go up 2-0. Kevin Durant has a big game. We're shutting down Luka, at least in game 1. Luka had 29. I mean, he hasn't hit 30 yet in 2 games, so the thing. Then we lose and he has 37. Yeah, whatever. Game 4, we go up 3-1. Luka 37, but Devin Booker gives us 32 and almost 10 assists. But we do lose game 5. Devin Booker, Sabonis was 15 and 15. It's a Kyrie Irving show that time. 31 from Kyrie Irving. We do win in game 6 to take on Minnesota in the conference finals. Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. It's kind of a nasty team. Now I'm not going to early line. We win game 1. They don't even put up 100. They put up 101. We put up 159, 34, 28, 21. Sabonis 18, 16, 11. Kobe White 13 and 10. Adesumu 18 off the bench. It was a great game. Game 3, they beat our ass. 60 points, from Michael Jordan Jr. over here. Oh my God, dude. Game 4, they tie it. Uh-oh. Okay. We were doing good. Don't make us lose this now. Let's take Moses Moody out of the lineup. He is hot. He's on fire, I should say. He's not hot. I don't. Bro, Christian, bro. Game 6, we do win. Okay, Anthony Edwards, yeah, Moses Moody. I'm gonna give Moses Moody his minutes back in the finals. It's either okay. I saw the teams it could be, and I'm very, very interested in seeing that. Let's see here. It is going to be Sabonis is your Western Conference Finals MVP, 17-13. Tyrese Haliburton's your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but it's going to be the Bulls, the Suns, and the Bulls. Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Giddey, Zach LaVine, Trey Lyles, Jalen Durant. If we lose this series, they were the 1 seed. Hell, no, I'm missing something. I'm missing something, bro. There's got to be something I'm not understanding about this Bulls team. Miles Turner is off the bench for some reason. Josh Giddey, Durant, Zach LaVine, Isaiah Joe. We gave them Isaiah Joe. I guess, yeah. Malcolm Brogdon, Cam Johnson, just not. just they're not a good team. They shouldn't be the 1 seed. They shouldn't be here in the finals. It's 2-1, bro. Come on. Who? Zach LaVine, Miles Turner. Come on. Game 4, bro. Come on. Let's not do this. 3-2 us. Kobe White gives us 36-8-5. He said, bro, I'm not losing to this Bulls team. I'm not doing it. We win in 6. Devin Booker's your finals MVP, 27-4-7. He finally gets his ring. He gets his finals MVP. Kevin Durant gets his 3rd ring. Shout out my guy. Player retirements, Al Horford, Kevin Love, Brook Lopez, James Harden. Vucevic does retire. So it's Klay Thompson. That Mavericks team just got a lot worse. We don't have Daniel Tice. Not really worried about him. I'm going to be honest. Not. James Harden, Hall of Fame. We have nobody in the lottery this year. We don't have a draft pick. I'm not even worried about it. But, I mean, I guess we'll double check. Yeah, no, nobody. Team player options. We have nobody. Qualifying offers. Christian Braun. Okay, we have, oh my God, we have 4 players. We have 4 players on our roster. So, Devin Booker, Moses Moody, Bobby Portis, Sabonis. Kevin Durant, it was $62 million, and his biggest offer is, I hate how they do this. Oh, he wants to go home. He wants to go home to the Wizards. Do I just kind of let that happen and bring in a polish restricted? I'm going to put an offer for Kevin Durant. There's no way I don't, right? Yeah, okay, he's probably coming back. I would assume so. Kobe White is also a guy we need to bring back. Oh my goodness. I would assume he needs to come back. Can we sign these guys? Christian Braun, we're going to match that as well. This is the last year. So we're going to lose Robert Williams. I can't be too upset with that. If we can bring in these guys, if we can bring back Kevin Durant, Kobe White, and I would assume, and match the Christian Braun offer, it looks like we did. I think we did. Kobe White, Devin Booker, Ayo Dosunmu, Kevin Durant, Christian Braun, Moses Moody, Bobby Portis, Sabonis. So right now, Robert Williams is the one we lost, and I don't know if there's any way we get him back. We do possibly get him back? Hello? Do we just bring the whole team back? Like, I feel like the Warriors, the Knicks, it's pretty much between the Knicks and the Suns for Robert Williams, and he's going to go to the New York Knicks. Well, then just give us Robert Williams. Or not Robert Williams. Oh, we can't afford Mitchell Robinson. I was going to say we just take Mitchell Robinson. Nurkic, why would I do that when I could just bring in the rebounding god, Andre Drummond, right? Yeah, Andre Drummond comes to the team. So that's a full roster. 1, 2, 3. Again, these guys can both run back a point guard. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, dude. Let's fill this team, man. We're going for a back-to-back championship. Player progression for year 3. See, Sabonis dropped 1. Kevin Durant gets a little bit worse, but his overall stays the same because I've made him a small forward. Kobe White goes up 2. Dosunmu goes up 1. Moody goes up by 2. So, I mean, really just Sabonis is the only person we have to worry about. They got a little bit worse, but he's still an 87 overall. So, I mean, honestly, I don't see a world where we don't go back-to-back. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, honestly, and we're going to get toasted. You know what I mean? But we have our championship, so pretty much we already completed the rebuild. Usually year 3, if we already have a title, we try to just have fun with it. Steph Curry's going to retire, but I mean, we were able to bring back the team, so like I don't see any reason we don't make it. I mean, we handled him pretty fairly. I mean, we do lose Robert Williams for Andre Drummond, technically like a 2 overall loss in the backup center. Other than that, though, this team is pretty much the same. So, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna stress it, man. I'm not gonna overthink it. We win by 30 opening night. Kevin Durant 36, Devin Booker 24, Kobe White 23. Kobe White just kind of fitting in as the third superstar next to Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. And I love it, man. Trade deadline 39-13. We're the 1 seed, man. I don't think there's much I really want to do. Like we'll look here. Kevin Durant. Let's not do it that way. That's just gonna be annoying. We're looking at the roster. Devin Booker. What is happening, bro? Let's get back to our career stats. 21, 4, 6, 50, 40, 90 club. Pretty much doing the same thing. He is dropping points a little bit every year. Kevin Durant, 24. He's having a great year. He's pretty much just doing the same thing he has been doing. Can't be upset with that. Sabonis, 13 and 11. I mean, I guess his shooting went down. His points went down. Kobe White, 14 and a half, 6.5. He ended up with 15 and 7 last year. He's just, like I said, he's fitting in really, really well. I'd assume with 13 points, 4 assists, 50, almost 50, 73 all from the free throw line. Bobby Portis filling in his role as just a stand-in 4. Moses Moody shooting 46%. Christian Braun has just been kind of chilling as like a defensive and a couple shots a game. I mean, honestly. And then 4 and 7 for Andre Drummond. Man, this team is good. I'm not worried about it. We beat the Nets again, 31-7, 24, 2 and 5. Sabonis 24, Kobe White. Yeah, I'm not changing anything. Let's just go win a back-to-back title. Luka wins MVP for the Clippers. That's the worst organization for him to go to, man. That's disgusting. Bookie Flan, Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simon, 6th Player of the Year on the Pistons, dude. Everybody's leaving. Vic Depoy, Trey Johnson, most improved. De'Aaron Fox on the Knicks is Clutch Player of the Year. He was traded last year. Don't tell me. Don't you tell me that Jalen Brunson is on the Kings. Don't you tell me we took Sabonis, so they traded. No, he's Mikal Bridges. They had to trade OG Anunoby, right? The Kings have. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna move on. We are the 1 seed. We gotta focus on us. Denver in the first round. Jamal Murray, Corey Kispert, Lauri Markkanen, Aaron Gordon, 96 overall, Nikola Jokic. I don't understand why this team is an 8 seed. Honestly, God, they beat us game 1. Lauri Markkanen gives us 28. They beat us game 1. We do tie the series 1-1. We'll go up 2-1, 3-1 us. Let's make it a 4-1 series when we win in 5. I don't understand why they were so bad, honestly, but I'll take it. Minnesota second round. Rob Dillingham, Ant, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. We pretty much already went against this team. This is the 3rd year in a row. We played them in the 3rd round, I think, or the 2nd round, I think. I think at least 2 years. It's 2-2. We're down 3-2. I was talking and I was not paying attention. We're down 3-2. We're going to pull somebody out of the rotation. Sorry, Andre Drummond. You're not playing. You're not playing Game 6. Game 6 in Minnesota. We need to win this to force a Game 7 back home in Phoenix. And going into the 4th quarter, we are going to be down by about 8 points. Not looking good for us. We do take the lead. We take the lead by 5 points. It's a 1-point game with 9 seconds. I'm jumping in. Oh my God, the Minnesota Timberwolves have the ball. Rudy Gobert is going to be passing it in. I've tried fixing this stupid camera. 2K, yes, boom, there we go. Rudy Gobert passes the ball into Anthony Edwards. They have 8 seconds left. 1-point game. He gets right past Devin Booker, who does it. Rudy Gobert misses it. Sabonis doesn't get the rebound. Rudy Gobert. We have no timeouts. Kevin Durant throws a full court lob. We lost. We got gamed by Rudy Gobert over Domantas Sabonis. We got gamed by Rudy Gobert over Domantas Sabonis. He had 8 points. Can I see that? Because that makes me sick. That makes me disgusted. Back it up. They give the ball to Ant. He drops it to Rudy Gobert. A crazy decision by Ant, by the way. Crazy. You're already past Devin Booker. To give that ball to Rudy Gobert is psychotic to think about. He goes up over Domantas Sabonis, who gets a decent good contest. And, of course, Rudy Gobert is going to miss that layup. But then he just grabs the ball right off the rim. Goes right back up. Sabonis doesn't even jump. Just puts a hand up. And there it is. my God, dude. Well, my 3VC and I are going to, I guess, get out of this video because that's a crazy way to lose, man. We have a Knicks Timberwolves finals, and the Knicks win in 6. De'Aaron Fox, your finals MVP, man. Oh, I can't believe that's how we lose. I can't believe that's how we lose, man. I mean, we bring in Sabonis, Kobe White, Desuma. We bring in pretty much a new bench, everybody around Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Because let's be honest, the team really needs it badly. But you know what? We got our title, so I can't be too upset with it. The experiment pretty much was a success. But please go down and make sure you guys watch the podcast, Time Out with J&G, every Wednesday. Basketball starting out really, really soon. Preseason games are starting now, man. So go check that out. We'll be back on Saturdays then soon, too. It'll be up on the screen right now. And then on this video, go down and like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and I can't get that without you going down and hitting the button. I appreciate you guys watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.